Will investing in the LIC's Jeevan Labh plan help you create wealth in the long term or not? Let us find out the answer to this question through an in-depth analysis in this video. Hi, welcome to holisticinvestment.in, where we help individual investors like you to make the right financial and investment decision to reach your financial goals in a more faster and smarter way. Now, before analyzing this policy, let us first understand a few basic details about it. So this is a non-linked participating individual life insurance savings plan. Some of the key features of the policy are you get the benefits of a limited premium payment term, and the benefits include a simple reversionary bonus and a final additional bonus. The policy term varies according to the chosen premium paying term. The plan takes care of liquidity needs through a loan facility, and there is tax benefits as per the income tax laws. So these are some of the key features of the policy, and also there are benefits like death benefit, which the policyholder's nominee or beneficiary will get in case the policyholder unfortunately passes away during the policy term. So here the death benefit will be the sum assured on death plus simple reversionary bonuses plus final additional bonuses if the policyholder had any. So here the sum assured on death is defined as highest of the 7 times of annual premium or the basic sum assured, or the death benefit will not be lower than 105% of the overall premium amount paid on the date of death. So these are the death benefits, and it also has another benefit like maturity benefit, which the policyholder will get once the policy matures. So here the sum assured on maturity is a lump sum which is equivalent to the basic sum assured plus vested simple reversionary bonuses, and if applicable the final additional bonus. And as this is a participating policy, the policyholder is entitled to receive a simple reversionary bonus as declared by the corporation, and the final additional bonus is payable at the time of maturity or death. So these are the benefits available in the policy. Now let's take a look at the advantages. So premium payment is only for a limited period of time, but life cover can be given throughout the policy term, and there is the option to receive your maturity benefit in installments under a settlement option. The rider can also be added to the base policy. A simple reversionary bonus and a final additional bonus will also enhance your maturity benefit, and the loan can be availed in this policy up to a maximum of 90% of your surrender value. The death benefit can also be received in installments over a chosen period of 5, 10, 15 years under the settlement option. So these are some of the advantages. The disadvantages, however, are the sum assured in this policy is too low to meet your family's need in case of eventualities. And the benefits are also not guaranteed in LIC Jeevan Labh plan, so the bonus declaration varies for each year. And the lock-in period is 2 years for the loan and surrendering the policy. The maturity benefit at the end of the policy term will also not be sufficient to meet your life goals. So these are some drawbacks that you need to keep in your mind before deciding to invest in this policy. Now, as we have a basic understanding of this policy, let us now move on to the analysis part of the video, where to see how much returns we actually get at the end of the day. We are going to calculate the internal rate of return IRR of this policy based on the benefit illustration given in the policy brochure. Now, for calculation purpose, let us assume that a 30-year-old male purchases this policy for a sum assured of 2 lakhs. The annualized premium is 9.13 lakhs. The annualized premium is 9,134 rupees. So the premium paying term is 16 years and the policy term is 25 years. So if the policyholder pays a premium for 16 years, then he receives the maturity at the end of 25 years. The maturity proceeds include a simple reversionary bonus and a final additional bonus. So it is assumed that the projected investment rate of return that LIC will be able to earn throughout the term of the policy will be 4% per annum or 8% per annum. This is just to indicate the worst and best case scenario of this policy. These are not guaranteed returns, and they are not the only upper or lower limits this policy can earn. So the actual returns of this policy will depend on various factors, including the future policy performance. So in this example, at 4% per annum, the IRR is calculated at 2.33%, and at the IRR is calculated at 8% is 5.28%. So the maturity benefit varies around 2 to 3.5 lakhs. So here it clearly shows that the return on investment is lower than the inflation rate in this policy. So the return on investment actually plays a major role in your wealth accumulation process, especially in the long run. But in this policy, as even though it is a long-term investment, the maturity proceeds of this policy can't aid you in fulfilling any of your financial goals. And the sum assured is also too low to meet the family's basic needs in case of eventualities. Alternatively, you can opt for a pure term life insurance policy with adequate life cover instead of choosing this policy. So here what we are going to do is we are going to do a comparative analysis, because according to IRDAI guidelines, the minimum sum assured for a standard pure term policy like even Saral Jeevan Bima plan is 5 lakhs. Therefore, any sum assured below this threshold would provide inadequate financial support to a family. So in the previous example, LIC policy's sum assured is only 2 lakhs, which is insufficient for meaningful life insurance coverage. A pure term policy with a 5 lakh sum assured costs us only 4,500 rupees in premium, whereas LIC policy charges you 9,134 rupees for a sum assured of just 2 lakhs. So by investing the difference based on a risk tolerance, we can achieve better returns. So here in this alternative strategy in a comparative analysis, we are going to invest in insurance and investments separately. So the previous example, the premium paying term was 16 years, whereas the same is 10 years in the pure term policy plan. So in the first 10 years after paying the premium, the balance is going to be invested, and the next 6 years the full amount is going to be invested. So if you are a high risk investor, you might choose equity, while if you are a conservative investor, you might opt for debt. So in this example, the remaining funds are invested in an equity linked savings scheme, ELSS, because for the time horizon we are aiming for, like which is more than 25 years, we can see better risk adjusted returns in equity linked savings scheme ELSS fund. So it grows to 7.28 lakhs over 25 years with a post tax value of 6.65 lakhs and an IRR of 8.61%. So if you have any doubts regarding how the ELSS tax is calculated, we do have a small tabular column presented on the screen for your reference to see how the ELSS tax is calculated, which you can pause and see. This alternative approach offers both higher life coverage and better returns than the LIC Jeevan Labh plan, making the plan inadequate for those seeking robust protection and growth. So what is the final verdict from this video? Is the LIC Jeevan Labh plan worth investing or not? This is a well-established insurance plan offered by LIC, providing a combination of life insurance coverage and savings benefits. It is suitable for individuals who want to inculcate the habit of savings, and this is a non-linked limited premium endowment plan. So it is a traditional insurance policy designed to provide financial protection to the policyholder and their family while also offering savings benefits. So alternatively, what you can do is instead you can buy a pure term insurance policy where you get high coverage even at a low cost. And for wealth accumulation process, your choice of investment should be based on the risk appetite and time horizon. If you need professional guidance, you can consult with a professional certified financial planner for the best investment choice for your individual financial goals.
If you want to read more about this policy, then you can definitely check out the blog post we have posted on our website through the link in the description. And if you want to gain more professional guidance through a professional financial planner, you can choose to book a one-on-one complimentary consultation with one of our professional financial planner through the link in the description. Also, if you want to gain more investment and financial insights through the leading experts in the finance industry, we also conduct regularly free live webinars through which you can register and gain these insights. The link is in the description. Also, if you like this video, definitely hit like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can come up with more such financially beneficial content for you. Thank you for watching.